Hey fellow comrades, how you guys been doing? Seawood in here, welcome back to more Pokemon Yellow Striker. Now, I've been thinking about this just recently. I've been thinking, because Drake actually made a teaser, guys. You can go there, you can finally download the game, you can play it on your own. Please do not spoil it for me, because spoiling the game would probably destroy my fun, and it would probably kinda take me to a point where I would have definitely not go into the comment section. So please do not do that, because I love you guys' feedback. Keep up the support. I'm really excited for the game, and I'm really just surprised, but at the same time happy to see that there's general feedback on regarding like it probably goes beyond Wi-Fi bells. Even more feedback is my Let's Plays than Wi-Fi bells. So really happy about that. I kind of generally made a connection here, but most of all, to kind of further progress our connection, I want to ask you guys this: are you interested in battling me net play? As you guys well aware, on my first and second generation, we're gonna stick here a little bit just for me to explain the stuff, as well as update you guys on this game and whatnot. But are you guys interested in battling me net play, sort of like Wi-Fi, but in the second generation, the first generation, in this case the first generation, with your in-game story mode team? Now, I'm more than willing and more than happy to face you if you are up to this challenge. You know, play this game. If you originally planned on playing this game, you will definitely face me, because I'm giving you my word right now. Once I'm done with this, once I'm done with my team, I'm gonna go net play, and I'm gonna face anybody out there that's got his story mode game completed with a team he's been using. So that way we can kind of like have our rival, our final rival after the championship. So that would be pretty cool. But I don't know if you guys agree to that idea. But if you do play this game, save up the save file and let us battle after the game is done on your behalf and my behalf. Then again, you have to wait for me to end this game. I'm also going to be very fast regarding... I know it took a while to get to Let's Play part 2, but right now, the holidays, basically Christmas, it's not the days you would expect me to just spam, because I just didn't generally have the time, and I want to put myself into this game. So, I don't want to force myself, but at the same time, I do really look forward to seeing what the hell is going on. What the hell do we have to do? So basically how Drake managed to pull this through is you gotta face your rival before you can continue to the Viridian Forest. So also Drake here explains to you that the guards will not let you pass if you don't have 8 badges, which is sort of to be expected. I don't know what Drake is thinking here. I mean, was he really trying to go into that high level place with levels like this? Because Drake, you're just gonna get raped. It's a straight down fact. Everything in that grassy areas are a killer at that point. So basically we're gonna T-Shock right now, and it should be a solid 2-shot. Growl should not affect us, for it's a special type. Take him out, that is awesome. But guys, hear this out. Cut in this game, Drake is, as I said, is very much into competitive, so he decided to boost up the power to 50 to from 50 to 70, while also giving it a bug type. I've seen people explaining why was this change even made, and I can't seem to understand why would you even doubt this change, to be perfectly honest, because generally it's an amazing idea. As a player that's been facing people for years, I can see such huge tremendous change in cut, because now Scyther and Pinsir are actually useful outside of Pinsir running suicidal moves like submission, and really all the Pinsir has is basically no stab. Mega Horn sadly got introduced in the second generation. It was only on Heracross, so that was kind of like its own thing. But anyway, Skyran is gonna go for the low kick. As you guys can see, I got some levels higher in here than you guys are used to. That's because I decided to level up this beast. Skyran right now is very powerful. Low kick, I cannot seem to establish what the power base of low kick is right now, but it's been dishing out more damage than I would have actually expect. But then it's a Aerodactyl, so that thing is paper frail. We do manage to flinch. Just gonna go for the scratch. I believe low kick can actually miss, if I'm not mistaken. But then again, scratch can also miss. I'm pretty sure that accuracy is probably on the equal side, so should just low kick there. In all honesty, he could have just potioned away, but then again, I would have just taken him out after that because I'm faster. So, oh, just locked out. So we managed to destroy Drake twice in a row. He got us $350. My god, we are rich. I heard Pokemon League has many tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. Again, Drake, what are you trying to pull here? I mean, it doesn't matter if you get past basically the final route where all the toughest trainers are at. You're gonna get demolished by the elites, outside of maybe if you get the trading going. But at the same time, that's not gonna work because the Pokemon are just not gonna obey you. So we're gonna go to that tree up there, as you guys can see, that pseudo-wood looking thingy. If you guys can see, the terrain has a little bit changed in place. I also want to say, update you guys on the game a little bit. I've seen the forums. I'm also gonna link the forums in the description where Drake mostly updates people, and he does really. I respect Drake. He accepts criticism. He accepts people's basic opinions on things, and he listens to them. He listens to their changes and their general likes and what they like and what they didn't like, because I believe I've heard that Viridian Forest, originally speaking, when Drake was making this game, was actually a maze. And I've heard somebody complaining about this. Well, when I say complain, I mean minor complaint, just that he kind of lost interest in further continuing with the game, just because the puzzle, the maze was kind of unnecessary. And I need to agree, some of the hack games have way too much unnecessary mazes. It's not like this is an adventure game. It's like, it's an RPG element with wild encounters. It's the mazes are a nice touch, they really are. But if they get out of place, like Kaizo for example, where you have to, Kaizo is a ass game. It's an incredible experience. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong, man. It's a great game made by Sinister, and but the terrain, it was meant to just give you a headache. That game was meant to give you a headache. So this is a new area, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what kind of catch we can get. We are gonna get a Nidoran. Okay. This is a good catch, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I actually kind of like this. So I'm gonna go for Thunder Shock right now. We're gonna go for Thunder Shock. We're gonna do decent damage. Tackle isn't doing. You know what? I'm just gonna go for another one. Nidoran is gonna be okay. I believe I have a name for it. For now, I guess. Oh god. Oh, it was way too close. I'm just gonna full boss. I'm pretty sure I should be in the clear right now. This should be caughtable. But yeah. So basically, where was I? He actually accepted criticism to a certain extent, and he decided to replace the original maze that he made with just standard Viridian Forest, that is. But what should we call this? There's not too many female Poketubers to a certain extent, so we're just gonna go for the first name. Let's go to Anima. We got Varia, we got Skyrim, we got Anima. And also, Daniel, man, you're watching this, you must be watching this. Daniel also wanted to be a part of the group, part of the family. You are definitely getting in, but sadly, this was a Nidoran female, so I don't wanna make you a female here. So basically, whatever next we're gonna get, Daniel, you're gonna be in. You're gonna be kicking ass, man, chewing bubblegum and kicking ass. Daniel is just such a kind soul, man. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna see if the Poliwag would have been incredible. Daniel, you would have been this right here. You would have been a Poliswag. Anyways, I'm gonna go for the. Should I even bother? Like, yeah, I'm probably gonna need to. I'm gonna try to level up a little bit. I mean, Pikachu is my weakest link right now, which is kind of sad, to be perfectly honest. Let's just go and see what these little two girls have to say. You have to room fart in your account, blah blah. Nothing too interesting. Are you going to reinforce? Be careful, you see guys, it's a natural maze. Now, when I was reading this, I was thinking, okay, so Drake probably made a maze, which again is not really necessary. But as you guys will see, it's not. It's actually the original design, so kinda like that. Anyways, we're gonna go with Varia because it's a flying type, and basically Gust in this game is actually flying, which I believe before Gust was, originally speaking, was actually normal, which is so weird. Hopefully she doesn't have a Pikachu. She does not. That is awesome. But that is a level 10. My god. Not too liking that idea of facing a level 10. I'm just gonna go for Sand Attack. I gotta rely on some hacks here, sadly. And we do manage to get it, as we are relying on it. That is excellent. Let's go for the Gust. Gust should be a little bit stronger with Tackle. It should be, right? Wow, that's a crit. Makes sense now, but... Oh, so Sand Attack is actually working into our favor right now. Varia is hexing this Pokemon. This poor fool. And look at this, Varia, wow. You're really kicking ass right now. Look at this. That came in close, but we managed to avoid so many moves that it doesn't really matter anymore. Let's go for another Gust. And blew it away. Critical hit, holy hell. Varia, you're hexing things. It's insane. Anyways, Varia's attack is tremendous right now, over 20, which is definitely an upgrade because I believe that he changed some of the stats, so Pidgeotto is actually very powerful in this game. Seadra is actually very powerful. Oni's got an increase in attack. I'm gonna need to watch out for that little fact here. But you guys, you gotta go check out the teaser to get updated with the things. I'm gonna do the same strategy I did against the Nidoran female back before. That I do not like, so I'm gonna need to switch out right now. I cannot seem to say what my best switch is. Probably Pikachu. Okay, Leer, I cannot take anything from this anymore. So let's switch out. Back to Varia. He's gonna keep on using the Leer. I don't like this, generally speaking. But maybe he's gonna keep on using it. So let's just go for the Gust. See how much we can do. We're probably gonna do... Oh my god, that's Horn Attack. That's gonna do a lot. That did way too much. Oh my god, that's bad. I only have one potion. I need to watch out for this, guys. This is very, very sickeningly powerful. Pikachu, hopefully he's gonna Leer. Okay, miss, great. Okay, now I cannot seem to... The thing is, I can outspeed him anyways, but I should probably T-Wave him because the chances of paralyzation are there. Very useful. But then again, by the damage we already did, it's probably in best interest to just attack it for as much damage as we can. And we also paralyze it, so thankfully if we didn't Thunder Wave there, we can take. And we do take it. Now, I cannot seem to say if T-Bolt is going to be enough, and I cannot risk it. Then again, let's see how much defense we got. 15 on this, while Vari has 18. Well, the HP is much higher than on Varia, so I believe in best interest should be this particular switch. And it does also miss. That's excellent. Let's go for the Scratch, because Loki does resist, and Scratch should be enough. And Skyrander doing work. Whoa, Skyrander just breaking legs right now, taking names. That's excellent. Defeated last. Probably gonna need to go back, because right now I'm thinking that it's not really in my best interest to stick around this place too long. Let's go back and buy some potions, or we may just lose, guys. Now, I've talked to Drake about this. He's a little bit concerned that if I lose this, Nuzlocke, it's gonna end. Don't worry, Drake. Still gonna continue this game, there's just too much stuff to explore, and you guys will see me explore those things. But I still generally want to challenge myself and at least see myself how far I can get. That's what this Nuzlocke is. It's not about me just ending. This LP is not gonna end, but just me generally seeing how far I can actually get with it. So that's pretty much the whole reason. Damn you, Coke. Anyways, yeah, if you guys can see, I actually break my headphones just recently. That was a bummer. But it mostly happens with headphones, doesn't it? Anyways, let's continue forward. Then again, I'm not the only one using these headphones. My little sister is using them as well, so I cannot seem to say who's at fault here. But anyways, let's go up in steers and see what we got. So, I don't feel I need to buy potions. That's why I just gone to the Poké Center and that was it. I feel I can handle most of the things. I ran out of Pokeballs to catch Pokemon with. You should carry extras. That is true. And guys, definitely go read every NPC in this game, because some of these NPCs are really a text to read. For example, Pikachu does evolve by levels. It doesn't evolve by Thunderstone because the game just doesn't allow it to evolve with the Thunderstone. So that's a thing. Metapod should not be a problem. If anything, it's gonna be experience boost for us. Let's see. Probably gonna make this video a little bit longer, probably around 40-minute stage. If that's too much for you guys, you can always come back, but it's been a while when I last made a video. I feel like I need to kind of make up for it. Let's go for Gust again. And it's still a two-shot. Varia. Holy hell, Varia. You're truly an ace in the ace of spades right now. This is insane. Just look at this strength. It is unreal. Barfi goes down by the might of Varia. And that was it. Caterpie can cut it, yeah. That's why I had Metapod and Butterfree, but sadly even those didn't really cut it, did they? Anyways, talking about cuts, there's a lot of trees being cut here. You can jam out of if you're a Pokemon trainer. Yeah, I actually could. If I didn't talk to you, I could just, you know, pass you without minor concern you raping my face. So Venonat we got here. Those colors, man. Those colors. Let's just go for the Gust. Maybe it's gonna be 2-shot. Venonat is actually quite surprising. Oh my god, Varia! Oh, you seem to hack things to death here. Holy hell. Oh man, I seem to be very lucky using you here, because this is insane. Like, you are the one that truly hacks things to death in this game. Butterfree, let's keep on going with it. Probably another crit. I can feel it right now. Wow, that did actually more than before. But that is the extra level for us, you know. That was a crit. Wow, talking about crits. Didn't really expect you to crit me. I was actually the one expecting. Maybe a crit now. No. Like it would really matter. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Very is actually gonna learn Quick Attack. Like it's not fast enough. And Beedrill is the thing we're gonna face. Sadly, well, luckily it's not a Mega Beedrill because I would kind of getting destroyed anyways. So I don't think the Beedrills look in this game. And oh my god, so much strength. Screenshot does not matter because we do possess the Quick Attack. I believe that when one Screenshot huge potentially could outspeed us, but we critted. Oh man, I would kind of like that crit to happen back before, so we couldn't like take the necessary damage with confusion. But what's done is done, and we take it out. So that was excellent, excellent display of power area. Anyways, let's see. So we got Potion. That's gonna come in handy. I can only see that being very useful right now because I don't have any potions, and I believe I kind of took away one. Oh, I actually didn't use that. I'm kind of smart here, to my surprise. I seem to play really dumb in this game, but actually, I can't seem to say if this is my first... Wait. Oh man, I'm actually off a little bit. Is this my first encounter? I believe it is, right? I believe it is, so we're just gonna need to catch this. This is a Paris now. I kinda like something better. And Daniel, man, I don't feel you want to be a Paris. I really don't. I feel like you really want to be something strong, so we're just gonna need to wait for this. This is gonna kill. I believe I know what I should do. Let's switch out to Sky Render. Absorb, we can take that. And low kick, it resists. Yeah, it resists. So that's excellent because we're gonna catch it right now. And I can seem to know what kind of name I should give it, to be perfectly honest. Like, I'm not gonna name this for now. I know Nuzlocke, you should name your Pokemon, but Paris, man, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Venomath, Venonat, it could be very useful. Let's just go for Gust, take it out, and see what this thing is. If anything, we can always name it. I had the program that allows me to name the Pokemon afterwards, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm gonna be the very best. You just can't beat me. Da, 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 da. Wait, it doesn't go that way. It's my real test. The training is my cause. Do do do. I will travel across the land, searching for and wide. Do do do. If Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em if you and me. You know it's our destiny, Pokemon. Ooh, you're my best friend. In the world I must defend. Pokemon, our hearts are true. You teach me and I teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Okay, so that was us failing at singing, but anyway, so let's continue on. And okay, now I believe there is a trainer here, isn't it? Being the last trainer, if I'm not mistaken. This is gonna be an excellent Pokemon for our PP grind, not PP grind, for experience share grind. And let's go. Last one. Hey, wait up. What's the hurry? Hey man, I want to get my gym battles. Want to become the best by tomorrow, if that's possible. Let's go. That's a pincer. That's a pincer, guys. That is insane. Oh my god. I believe Drake told me there is a very powerful, as you guys can see, the NPC told me it was a very powerful Pokemon in this area. That is to say, I'm actually kind of scared of this. Shouldn't Varia like, oh no, focus energy, that is bad. That is difficulty bad. This is gonna be a free shot still. Yeah, it's gonna be a free shot. I could go for the Gust again and just go for the quick attack. This thing is faster than me. Holy hell. Oh, no. Wait, that's a Simitos. The irony of using a high chance of a crit and then going for the Simitos. It's kind of useful. Now, should I go for the quick attack? Will it be enough, actually? Oh, man. I'm not risking this. I'm not risking them. Oh, no. Oh, no. If it crits me once, it will probably crit me. Oh, no. It's got this. Oh, no. We can take one. Okay. Damn. I'm in a position right now. I cannot seem to say what I should do. Now, he's got bite. He's got bint. He's got. Oh man, should I? He is faster than me. Quick attack. Let's go. Come on, Varia. Come on. Yes. Whoa. Again, a crit. Varia just striking down all them things. All them threats stand no chance against Varia here. He's just taking all them names right now. This is insane. Anyways, we're definitely gonna need to level some of the other Pokemon because we simply forget we got other teammates here too. And it's funny because the next gym leader is gonna be something that Varia will not really stand a chance, so we're definitely gonna need to play it smart in that case. This should be a new area, isn't it? Let's see. No, it's still Route 2, to my surprise. Oh man, but it looks like a new area. Ah, come on. Ah, we did get Anima, but still, I mean, it just looks like a new route, you know, to me. Let's see what kind of Pokemon. Now, I guess we can skip this. Mighty Grind could be very useful. Just get some points as we're in here. May as well take advantage of those. Yep, let's just take advantage. We're probably gonna level up a little bit later. Whoa! She's evolving. Wow, this is gonna be powerful, man. Seriously, this is powerful. So we got Varia evolving into Pidgeotto, aka Varia. Just even more strength. The strength of this Pokemon is just unreal right now. Look at this. Look at the stats, man. Those stats are actually very insane. But still, no match for the Onix and the likes of those. Onix actually gain attack increase. I believe it's 80 base or 90 or something crazy like that. So I'm really scared of the possibility of rock slides and all those super effective moves that will be probably thrown towards me. But at the same time, I'm gonna need to think big about how I'm gonna handle those Pokemon, because as you guys can see, Nuzlocke is kind of screwing me right now. Skyrend is gonna be the most important essence facing those things, and I believe that these are the Pokemon I'm gonna need to level. These are definitely the Pokemon I'm just gonna need to level. So let's go to Pokemon Center, and I'm probably gonna level afterwards. I'm gonna cut the parts where I level, because generally speaking, you know, guys, I don't feel, you know, I'm just gonna be like making a montage. Nah. Why am I doing it twice? Why am I doing that twice? Indeed. Let's see if anybody here has anything interesting to say. Pokemon centers are wonderful. They heal Pokemon completely. Even conditions like sleep, burn, and blah 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 blah. Okay, so nothing new here. Old man, what do you got to say? What? Team Rocket is in Mountain Moon? Huh? I'm on the phone. Scram. Wow. Okay. Okay, didn't have anything interesting to say to us. I'm pretty sure the guy sitting there doesn't have anything interesting to say either. I heard about the Prosper Community League of Pokemon. What? Inactive? Okay, well, Airhand is down, so yeah. It's true, it's true. And guys, look. I love this game, and I would really like to battle your story mode. So, please do, you know, at the same time, like, if you like my Let's Play, to like it, you know, share it, share the news of this game. You know, go, just give it a shout out. Give it a shout out, because I feel like Drake really put his efforts into it while still staying to the old formulas. He also made some changes that made the competitive a little bit more viable, and you know, for the old time's sake, you know, do support it. So do appreciate you guys' support on this very, very much. Anyways, I should probably go here and see what's up. I mean, do you have anything interesting to say? Nidoran, sit! Sit, boy. Good boy. Okay. Our Pokemon is an outsider, so it's hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled. Yeah, that's true. If not enough badges, the Pokemon may not listen to you depending on the level he possesses. He's just too good. He's just simply too good. So, yeah, lots of cutting we gotta do here. Just taking advantage of that. Actually, very cool. Pyramid Museum. I believe the museum is still the same thing, you know. Let's see what this girl has today. Are you gonna face Brock? Yes, I am. You should talk with the gym guide. You know, a guide with a eyeglass. Yeah. Yeah, I can't seem to remember that guy being in every gym because it was kind of obvious to spot him, but at the same time we used to kind of skip the guy. Did you guys ever talk to that guy? I seem to always skip because, you know, already know what's up, how to handle things. But this time I'm actually gonna try to talk to him. Let's see if Drake kind of implements something in there, just for safe caution. But for now I'm actually gonna go level up the Pokemon. So see you guys in a second. Okay, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. So let me show you guys what I currently have with me. What I was actually grinding in the meantime. Took me a good 15 minutes, we could say at most. So we got Pikachu level 17. He actually learned a couple of useful moves such as Double Team. We can definitely try to hack something T-Wave in case Brock doesn't have a... In case Brock has actually something that can get affected by T-Wave, which I doubt because most of them tend to be ground type, or at least part ground type. Then we got Skyrender, which to my surprise actually got lots of fighting moves going on, but Karate Chop, to my surprise, always crit when I was grinding. Was this a glitch? Because it's a high chance of a crit, as well as the speed based, it could actually be meant that it will always crit, which means it's going to be an essential Pokemon to use against them, because the, you know, part rock means that fighting should do super effective. On top of a crit that does double the damage, it's going to be very useful. Then we got Anima, which also evolved, I believe just recently at level 16 if I'm not mistaken. I'm also not going to use Moonstone until I put it to level 30 or something like that, because I want to get some very useful moves on this Pokemon. Because if you guys don't know, if you evolve them way too soon for those stones, they don't really learn generally many things. So that's always... you always gotta cap that one in mind. But it learned Double Kick, again a very potent fighting type move for those the rock type Pokemon we're about to face, as well as resisting with our part. Well, actually we're still basically poison, aren't we? That could be an issue. We do have Poison Sting, we can potentially poison something. Bite, I believe, can also flinch. We got Varia. Varia stats are incredible. I mean, look at this. Basically both of them are level 18, but look at this. 33 attack. But then you go to Varia, and Varia has got 38. That is... It shows Pidgeotto's attack stats have increased. So Varia is not gonna go well against rock type, so I'm gonna try to preserve this. But I'm also gonna try to lead with Skyrender, because I believe that is potentially our best decision, tactical decision to make. As well as Paris is gonna be a Deathfire to be per class. I don't feel I'm gonna use Paris. It's way too slow for its own good. Its typing is horrible, and 4-time weakness to the likes of fire. Look, it's a good Pokemon, it really is, but I just feel it plays way too slow, so I'm probably not gonna use it. Well, I think that HMO1 cut now would be very useful on that. I should probably think about this, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should actually kind of think about this a little bit more. I'm thinking I'm giving it way too little thoughts for a Pokemon such as that. But anyway, so we're gonna get some potions going. Should we go for 4? Do we have anything here? What is TM48? You're really trying to give me this, I want everything, but I seem to always be low on money. It comes down to this. I'm just gonna go with one more potion. I believe Rock is not gonna be throwing us any statuses like Thunder Wave. This is not an electric type gym, and Sleep is definitely not gonna be an issue because it's not a grass type gym. But anyways, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let us see what Brock has to use against us. Brock has his gym. Look at this. I mean, he is stylish, man. He's got a cave of his own. He doesn't bother with those fancy buildings. He's got this cave going on for it. So let's talk to this guy with glasses. Here, I can tell. That's how Starmie goes. I can tell you have what it takes to become a Pokemon champ. I'm no trainer, but I can tell you how to win. Wow, that's a bad start in saying like, I'm no trainer, but I can tell you how to win. I don't know if I should listen to you. Let me take you to the top. Wow, that sounds very, like, depending how you look at it. All right, let's get happening. Let's get happening. Okay. It will be tough for your Pikachu here. Yeah, that is true. Part ground is probably going to be impossible. Even if you get a water type Pokemon, you will need at least level 14. Right. Now this is actually interesting. Him actually recommend me what kind of level I need. I believe they don't do that in the original games. But you gotta understand, while my Pokemon do seem over leveled, Pikachu cannot touch this gym. It doesn't matter. Quick Attack is not gonna do anything. And generally speaking, he's got a type advantage. So I will have to watch out, especially if he's got some Earthquake, some ground type moves going on. I'm really scared of that. But anyways, let's see what this guy has to. Let's see what this guy has to say. Stop right there, criminal scum. You're still light years from facing Brock. Are you sure? You haven't seen my Pokemon yet. I mean, it's kind of like you're aiming in a blind spot, man. Should I face me first and then speak? But anyways, he's got a Diglett. This is a problematic Pokemon, but I believe I should outspeed this. I'm gonna put this in here just to not make a misclick. And it should crit, because I swear this move always crits. And it does crit. Look at this. This Skyrander is gonna be doing work, ladies and gentlemen. Should there be something else to kind of level up some of the potent Pokemon here that I need? No, I'm just gonna go with this. Satchel could be an issue if he's got Sand Slash. That I'm a little bit scared of. But that does a lot, holy hell. Skyrander, you truly are a marvelous looking being. Look at how much power you got. It's insane right now. His marriage distance. Right, so I believe Brock only has one employee. Brock is kinda cheap. Yeah, well, it's not cheap. He is basically very poor. He can only have one employee. So we're just gonna talk to Brock and get our first batch going on. Yes, I'm Brock, the pervert. The pervert gym. Oh, there was gym a leader. I believe in rock hard defense. Oh my god, are you serious? And determination. The rock hard defense. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock types. Yes, of course. I would like to throw your rock types into, you know, into a little cold water. No, don't you want to go swim? No. Do you still want to challenge me? Of course I want. I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you to a shower bell. Bring your Onix. Let's see if it's gonna survive that. Probably not. Oh man, Brock is like. Brock is such a cool character. Anyways, he's gonna lead. Zubat. Drake. You sneaky little devil, you. You know I'm gonna use this. Holy hell. Anyways, this is an issue. That definitely is an issue because basically, I don't know what this is gonna do. It's level 14, but it's not a rock type. He probably has one wild card, which makes sense, but it's got bite, and that actually does a lot. That was way too much. Let's go for the Gust. Let's go for the Gust, Varia. You can do this. You can two-shot this without much concern. Wow, what a crit. I take that back, Varia. You can just destroy everything. Like, I put my whole hopes on you. There's nothing else. Actually, Judith is probably something we're gonna need to handle with something else. Speaking of something else, switch out to a Destroyer. Karate Chop. That's gonna hurt your brain, dude. Oh! The real strength is in, ladies and gentlemen. We take down the second jump. He's got 6 Pokemon. Vulpix. I would love this Pokemon to get, like, in the wild. But I couldn't. And I believe we should one-shot it. I'm pretty sure we should one-shot it. I'm sorry if this is gonna be one-sided, guys, but the fate is I cannot risk. This is way too early, man. I'm not even sure how big levels they are, you know, generally speaking. But the Pokemon I'm seeing right now, he's got for an anime, basically, all the Pokemon he's got going here. Makes sense. I mean, it kind of represents him as a whole when you think about it. It actually represents him in perfect colors. So basically, we got Onix going on. Onix could be an issue because, again, that incredible attack stats he's got going in this game. I'm gonna need to watch out, especially as Onix is decently fast. You're still faster though. Let's go for the Karate Chop. And Oh man, that damage is real. Oh! Damn. Let's go for a low kick. I'm pretty sure it doesn't depend on the weight of the Pokemon because how the mechanic in this game work. But then again, I could be mistaken. Rhydon comes in. Now, if Onix didn't take this, I mean, Onix did take this, but I don't believe Rhydon does possess the HP. Ooh, Rhydon taking that moves. Wow, okay, you know what? I'm gonna need to watch out now. Should I switch out directly to Anima? Yeah. I cannot take a move. Well, I could have outspeed, but then I would have been kinda broke towards his neck. So let's go for the bite. Let's go for the bite. Take it out. In the remainder of HP, it was pretty much a clear kill without a potential potion. And oh no. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you didn't do this. I don't believe. Brock doesn't have this. This is a problematic site, ladies and gentlemen. Aerodactyl's speed is incredible. It will probably outspeed my whole team. And oh no, this is bad. Super effective. It's gonna one-shot me. This is why I don't feel this is over-leveled, because we're gonna face the biggest threat right now. This is... Oh no! Oh man, oh no! I forgot. Oh, dummy. Forgot that if I press B, I cannot go back anymore. Okay, so that was a misclick. That is bad. Anyways, let's go for Poison Sting. Supersonic. Oh no, you're not gonna be playing this game. You're not gonna be playing this. Come on, Anima, you can do this. Yes. Okay, Poison Sting. That did a lot. Wow. Yes. Yes, that's right. That's how we do it. Now, basically, I don't know if I should risk this, but I do have the bulk, so I could definitely risk this. Let's go for a bite. Seriously? Yes! That's right. You take that. Anyways, let's go for Poison Sting again. Oh my god! No! No! Oh no! This is bad. This is really, really bad. You got... Oh my god. What kind of set is... What kind of competitive set is this? Yes! One is enough, and second one is gonna... It's supposed to crit him, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, so it doesn't work like that. Yes! That's right, Supersonic. I believe it's only 55 accuracy, so this is supposed to happen eventually. That does look like a super effective hit, but don't get fooled. I believe the text is only messing around with us. I believe that is still neutral. Double. Yes, okay. Wing attack. Should do a lot. It's probably gonna crit us. Oh my god. That was without a crit! That was without a crit. It would one-shot us with a crit. I didn't even know what kind of threat I was facing here, guys. If it ever decided to attack us and get a possibility of a crit because of the high speed it possesses and how the mechanic work in this game regarding the crit and the speed, I would have been one-shotted here. And this level would probably matter. This one level, one bulk, extra bulk, and one gain in HP would probably be the result of a 1 to a 2-shot situation. That is insane. I took you for granted. Brock, you would have destroyed me if you play an offensive there. Luckily, I managed to somehow pull you from not using wing attack before. Holy hell, we actually nearly lost Anima here. Jeez. I'm actually kinda glad that I didn't use Sky Render. I would have probably lost there. Because wing attack would have annihilate me while the results would probably been the same. Wait, take this with you. What do you got? TM34. It's very interesting. Don't tell me it's bite. Oh, I believe it's wing attack, isn't it? Let me... A rock throw! Oh! That is awesome! That is awesome. That truly is awesome. But, a Sky Render can learn it. Anima can learn it. I don't feel I'm gonna use it on either of those two because I believe it should probably be in my best interest to preserve it for later on to see what kind of Pokemon we still get. You know, there's cave areas we may actually get, and I kind of want a Pokemon that doesn't generally learn it, but it could benefit from it greatly. And I want it on something like that. Plus, Nidoran, female, Nidorina, I mean, it's probably going to be our elemental attacker, while Rock Slide could be very useful. I believe Rock Slide should be a TM a little bit later on in the game too. Let's go to the Poké Center for now. And I'm not too sure how far we are in. Actually, that's not a Poké Center. What am I doing? I'm actually going back. I'm not too sure how far we are actually in right now. But luckily we didn't even have to sack Paris. So thinking about it, I may actually level up Paris a little bit later on. This is supposed to be a new area, isn't it? The terrain has changed. Definitely, I believe there should be a trainer before, but there's no trainer now. Let's go with Pikachu, our lowest link right now. Definitely gonna use Paris. Actually, I could use Paris. I feel like my levels are really high. If anything, I can at least make the levels that are that feel over leveled to a certain degree at least semi-challenging by forcing myself to keep on switching out. Let's see what kind of Pokemon we get here. This is our next catch, ladies and gentlemen. New route, new Pokemon, new catch. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we finally got something good going on. Oh, it can never destroy us, so let's go for the absorb. We resist that. We resist really greatly, and that actually did a surprising amount. Holy hell. Let's go for the scratch for now. It's not gonna kill. Don't kill. Okay. Why did it do that much? We got 11 special? Really? Okay. Yes! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I kinda like the blue ball, you know, representing its water typing. But we finally got ourselves a great catch. We're gonna name this... Daniel. Yes. We're gonna name this Daniel, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The family is getting together. We got Daniel, the Polywag at the end. It's gonna be very powerful. Another fighting type now that I think about it. Oh man, but fighting ground poison. Poison also resists dragons in this game, so you guys know the mechanics a little bit. Flying normal, electric. I feel that there's a good balance of special and physical in this one. I need to think about this really, because general synergy I do need, and water is gonna be very important now that I think about it. Actually, yeah, it's a good team. This right now, as it looks, is a very solid team. Outside of Paris, I feel like that's a little bit too off. I probably need something a little bit more reliable and a little bit faster, for I would like to dish out damage before something you know, takes me out with a surprising fire type move that maybe it doesn't learn it. Just something crazy like that. I'm always really on the cripple side of having a Pokemon that's got 4-time weakness to something specific and using it in a Nuzlocke, just because sometimes stuff can really surprise you. Like Hitmonchan using Fire Punch, and even with its non-existent special attack in this generation and Fire being special in general, it can still, you know, be surprising one-shot and whatnot. So, Pikachu, let's go for the quick attack, and again, quick attack. String shot should not matter. I could actually take this advantage and try to gain full... No, we can... Oh, no! That is super effective. I didn't think Kakuna has got an offensive move. Which means he had to legitimately get it to evolve from Weedle. Okay, so I guess that's the end of Paris, I guess. I was thinking it only has hardened, like, Metapod, but then again, should have probably think about Kakuna running super effective move, while Metapod only have Stackle, which we could possibly take. So let me switch out to Vario and put you out of your misery with a one-shot. That's right. Actually, Pidgeotto, yeah, I'm not even gonna mess around with this. Focus energy, you know, Fear attack would actually hurt. You beat me again. Wait, did I face you before? Are you guys teleporting? You all look the same. But we lost Paris, sadly. It's fine, we're just gonna need to deal with that. And I believe I'm gonna end this episode here, because it's... Yeah, we did some stuff, we did gyms, we battle our rival, we get some Pokemon. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give a like, you know, it really helps, and it also helps this game. You know, give it a shout out, whether on Twitter or Facebook, whatever social site you're active on. Help out the creator, and you know, just help us spread the word. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and until next time, take care. Peace.